Record. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Team Conquer call. Today is November 3rd, and it is the first Thursday of the month. We usually have 2 calls every month, and this one is our first. Our next call will be, let's see exactly, not the 10th. It would be the 17th of November, so plan for that. Hey, Catherine, how are you? So plan for the November 17th will be our follow-up Team Conquer call. And I believe we have not had a meeting since I came back from leadership. So I want to really share with you guys a few of the things that are being placed right now into our team and that you have seen happening, and you're basically going along with it, and you're just like, all right, that's what we're doing that. But I want to give you a little bit of background information on what is really happening. But before I do that, I believe we have one recognition. I believe that Melissa Espinal went emerald in her business today. So congratulations to Melissa. For those of you who may not know, to become an emerald, that means that you are deciding to build a business with your fitness journey. So thank you, Melissa, for sharing your journey with others and inviting them to be participating with you. You now have a team, and they are also part of Team Conquer. So welcome. If you can mute your calls as you come in, because I can't do that as I'm doing this. All right. I can't mute GPad 7 Paul, so I can't mute that person. So I'm not sure why. Either way, so I want to share with you a few, like the main goal for tonight's call. I want to talk to you about team spirit. I want to talk to you about core de force and about something called vital process. You might have heard about it, you might have seen it, and it sounds very familiar to vital behaviors, but they're connected, but yet they're different. So I want to share that with you today. I'll start off with a few of the announcements that we already are putting into place for the month of November. And you know that the big focus right now is the launch for Core de Force. And Core de Force is basically an amazing workout program that will light a fire inside of your soul. It literally will turn different things up on in you. And it's great for community building. So families can do it together, and every fitness level can try it. I will be doing the deluxe kit, just in case you wanted to know. The deluxe kit is a little bit different than the basic kit because it has 3 extra workouts, and it also includes the agility ladder. So for future purposes, if you're a little bit more advanced and you would like something to give you an extra kick in the butt, then you want to consider the deluxe kit. And also, I want to let you know that this round of Core de Force launch is different than other products. In the past, we've only offered Core de Force with Shakeology. This time around, we are also offering it as a performance pack bundle. And I want to take a moment and share with you, and I think Giselle can chime in if you agree with me and you feel that it's true. But when doing Core de Force, those 2 are essential pieces that you will find that you need. So you'll need Recover, which will help you reload your muscles and let them rest on the days that you go really hard in your workouts. For soreness, you can, the way I explain it is it helps your muscles rest right after having your workout. And then you will have Energize. So Energize is basically that it's a lime citrusy drink that I take right before my workout in the morning. I get up at 5:30 in the morning, and I'm 15 minutes in, and I'm ready to go punch and kick ass. So that's also offered as part of a challenge pack. Something else that was announced, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but in the past, we have not been able to enroll a customer who is already a customer with a challenge pack. Now we are. So let's say that someone started in June and they purchased the 21 Day Fix Challenge Pack. And in the past, we would ask that person, give us a brand new email, or you need to upgrade into a coach because you cannot purchase a challenge pack. That has changed, and it has to do with the vital process. So now people can purchase a fitness program with Shakeology or a fitness program with the bundle, and still you as a customer, as a coach, will get 2 Success Club points for that. So for that reason, I am starting everybody with one of the 2 options, either the Performance Line or Shakeology. And I explained to them, you're going to need them because there's no way around it. So those are a few of the changes. Just I don't know if you wanted to say something about the Recover and the Performance Pack.
Yeah, it's super important. At Energize, you're going to need it for these workouts. You're going to need all the energy and then some. And it's going to fuel you. You're going to feel the difference. Try it one day without the Energize and then try it with the Energize, and you're going to see the big difference. And of course, Recover is super important. Super important. Your muscles need all that extra cushion because you're going to be sore.
And here's a nugget for those of you doing Core de Force. The Recover is considered a protein, but you don't count it as a red container. It's like an add-on. So
thank you for that, because Michelle asked me that earlier, and I'm like, wait, I'll get back to you. And lo and behold,
I asked the nutritionist in the test group, and that was his answer. So it takes off the load, that you're like, oh my God, I'm using, protein and I don't want to use my red. So that's a good thing. Now, yes, Diana? I can't hear you. The chat is also available, but I can't. Go ahead. I can't hear you. Try now. All right, you want to type it in? Type it in and I'll answer it. So that goes with Core de Force Recover. I said that. Now, you do know that in addition to Core de Force, we have other programs available on sale, like Country Heat, 21 Day Fix Extreme, and 21 Day Fix Original. And as of November, give me a second. As of November 10th to December 5th, my birthday, you can also help people get started with the 3-day refresh kit. It won't be included in a challenge pack. It is only included as a single thing, and you want to include that with Shakeology. So you know why they're doing it? Because of the Thanksgiving burnout. So if you want to host a free group and require that people purchase refresh right after Thanksgiving, that is a good idea. It will be on sale, and it goes on sale as of November 10th through December 5th. So a customer who purchases a challenge pack can order a challenge pack again as a coach. That's a good question. I know as a client, you can order a second, as a coach, you cannot. I remember you can't order as a coach another challenge pack, but as a client, you can order a second challenge pack. Recover and Recharge, the same thing applies. They count as, they're considered a protein, yet you don't count them as a red. All right. And a few notes that you must keep in mind. We're having in New York City a Level Up Leadership Mastermind November 12th. This is for leaders who are Emerald or above, or even people who have just started the business and are interested in making the business work. You must reach out to myself or one of your Diamond Upline coaches in order for you to be, look at if you really can be part of it, because space will be limited. And the goal of this meeting will be to seriously sit down and strategize for the end of the year so that we can be in the best position coming 2017. So that is happening in Queens It's a mastermind for November 12th. And there's also a leadership training that will be held by Jeff Hill for diamonds. That is happening in December 10th. So if you are goal driven and you want to make things happen for your business and you want to get as close to, a foundation of a business, you want to move your business to diamond and be at that leadership training with Jeff Hill, December 10th. We also have a Latino leadership business opportunity. This will be open to the public. You know how we do coach sneak peeks? We're going to do a live Latino, it's going to be directed in Spanish and bilingual a little bit, with Ivy Morales, Carlos from Beachbody Corporate, and they're going to come to New York City, and we're going to do a Beachbody coach opportunity in person, like a person-to-person kind of thing. So we'll have a panel, and we'll have like conversations with people to tell them all about what it is that we do. Now, by the show of hands, guys, who is part of Team Spirit? All right. So, awesome. So Team Spirit, Karina raised her hand. So Team Spirit is something fun and it's exciting because it is a friendly competition. It is something that we're doing to bring back the community and to bring alive what we stand for. We stand for people helping people achieve their goals. And we don't ever want to lose track or lose focus of that. I love the leadership retreat that we were in this past October, because that was one of the biggest messages that I was able to take away, that we are not just a business that want people to get a package delivered to their home and let it collect dust. We are people who want to see change in others. And the best way to see change in others is to be that change that we hope to see in them first. So what we're doing as a team, we're part of Team Eagle Spirit, right? This is our home page. And for those of you who are brand new to the team, Team Conquer is the branch that comes out of Team Eagle. So you are using hashtags, and the hashtags are Team Eagle, Team Spirit, and Team Beachbody Team Spirit. Here is the important thing. We're going to need to have a My Challenge Tracker app available so that we can enroll customers and coaches the same in these in the My Challenge Tracker app. So perfect for those people who do not have Facebook and don't like to engage in Facebook activity. We can put them in the My Challenge Tracker app, and that will earn our team points. We also earn points when anybody earns 1 Success Club points, 2 Success Club points. Everything is added together so that as a whole, we are counted. So that's why everyone matters. It matters that you speak to people. And if you can bring 1 person, then that's awesome. And if I can bring 1 person, awesome. That means 2 people are added into the point system for Team Spirit. Now, you will get extra points if those people that you enrolled are also participating in My Challenge Tracker app. Now, the pressure is off in this case. So you know how sometimes you're like, oh my God, but I added this person in the group and they're not participating, they're not showing up. I don't want to lose my points, or I don't want the team to be affected by it. That's not your responsibility. You are offering the people that you're helping your tools, your support, and the motivation. It is their responsibility to show up. Now, if they can log in at least 4 workouts with a photo or 4 Shakeology pictures into their My Challenge Tracker app from the month of November through January 31st, we're good. Okay? So that will give us double points. And so, for example, if a coach enrolls a new coach on Shakeology and earns 1 Success Club point from that new coach, the enrolling coach will enroll 1 Team Spirit point. The new coach also accepts an invitation to join a challenge group on the My Challenge Tracker app, and that means you now get your points doubled. So if that person came in with a challenge pack, you get 2, doubled it up, now you have 4. So it really pays off. And the same thing goes if a coach enrolls a customer on a challenge pack, they earn 2 successful points from that customer. The enrolling coach, so for example, Norris, will earn 2 points for bringing that customer in. And then if that customer logs in at least 4 of those workouts or 4 Shakeologies with a picture, that means that the person will get those points. Norris will get those 2 points doubled up. Now, it could be, let's say, 2 workouts and 2 Shakeology, as long as there's 4 logs in my Challenge Tracker app. Does that make sense?
Are we running individual or team-wide?
We can make one team-wide, or we can have different individual. The more the merrier, but we must be able to maintain it. So I'm going to open a Team Conquer My Challenge Tracker, and then
Whoever's doing new this month,
just put them all in there.
If I can vote on that.
Perfect. So we can co-host in My Challenge Tracker app. We can have a co-host, so I can set it up and all coaches can become co-hosts.
And the name should be the hashtag that we're using, Team Conquer. ¿Cómo fue? Conquering Within? No, fight for it.
No, the hashtag for Team Spirit is Team Eagle Team Spirit or Team Beachbody Team Spirit, or do you mean the challenge group?
The challenge group on the tracker app should be Team Conquer or Let's Fight for It or Team Conquer Fights. Something.
Yeah, I like Team Conquer Fights because it brings us all into
together.
one family, and we know it's Team Conquer Fights.
Exactly.
And they can use, our team members can use that hashtag in addition to the Team Spirit.
So we can
kind of like the Diesel Nation, because that's one way we can track, the participation. Karina raised her hand. Karina?
Hi, Karina. Where do you see her raising her hand?
It says blue, Karina raised hand. Karina, I'm going to unmute you. Hi, Karina.
Oh, hi. No, I think no, when you raise your hand, I thought you really meant the option to raise hand. It has an option that says raise hand. It has an option. Oh, I see. It doesn't put it down. Never mind. I thought it was like a like button. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. That's fine. We learned that we can raise our hand and lower our hands.
Yeah, it says raise hand.
I like it.
Oh, I'm going to try it now.
So we're clear on how we can earn, right? Points for team Spirit. So far, guys, all I know is that by keeping your journey alive on social media, you will help many people. So many people out there are looking for change, and they're looking for something that can help them reach their goals by the end of the year. So make sure that you're doing your part, okay? You remember that you're going to speak to a lot of people, and some will be ready and some will not, but that's not in your control. You control you, all right? So there's also a Core de Force launch contest happening right now. So it started November 1st and it will end November 30th. This is an opportunity for you to earn $1,000. So all you need to do, and this is perfect for accountability and for sharing your journey on social media, all you need to do is take a video of yourself performing the actual workout of your choice of the day with Core de Force. It should be 60 seconds or less, and you will upload the video to Instagram or Twitter, and you will use the hashtag Core de Force #contest. You will use that in order for you to be chosen for the $1,000. Okay? Now, my friends, and since I'm in the Core de Force topic, I'm going to stay here for a little bit. All right? So a few things that we've noticed, and we had this conversation at Leadership Retreat. It came from corporate. The idea of team spirit is bringing everybody together to focus on our goals. We must understand that we are a fitness business and that our vital behaviors include being proof that the products work. So if we're going to be role models of a business that will help people live a healthy and a fulfilling life, we have to be the mirrors. Not that we're there, but that we're making efforts to get there. So by committing full force to a program from beginning to end, you will see results, and therefore you will be proof that the products work. That is why every single one of you who is committed to making this fitness business work has to be committed to Core de Force, because it will bring you the results you're looking. Now, as coaches, we are a little bit more, we wear two hats. So we wear the coach hat, in which we are role models to other people, which helps us stay accountable to the 100% degree. And then we are also actual challengers. We never should take ourselves out of the challenger mentality. We, just because we are coaches by title, does not exempt us from actually pressing play. It does not exempt us from drinking Shakeology. It does not exempt us from reading personal development or from plugging into our team pages. So that's why those two hats, that's how we're doing it. So Team Eagle is our motherboard, and we're going to host the team, the Core de Force test group, like in Team Eagle for coaching purposes, okay? Because we're going to help you understand how to turn your fitness into your business by learning all of the things that we'll be sharing in there. So you do need to submit your before pictures to the email that was provided in the information email. So click on that Google Drive, take a moment, read it through, and that is the email you will send. Do you have to send the bikini shots? No. Do you have to send the picture with a different dress? No. Those were my options. Those were my suggestions from my experience, because that way you can see the progress later on. But this is an individual journey. You do need to take them with a sports bra and with shorts. Why? Because your legs are going to get toned, your abs are going to get toned, your arms are going to get toned, your back is going to get toned. And if you have a long tank top, you won't be able to see that. And if you have long pants to work out, you're not going to see the transformation happen. So that's why shorts are required. I did not own shorts. I had to go buy them because I don't work out with shorts. And now I'm like, I saw these Core de Force shorts and I'm like, I'm buying them. And now from now on, that's what I want to buy, because I feel like my legs are like ready to be shown. So that happens. You know, I'm not going to be walking around with a bikini, but you never know. So what do you post in Team Eagle as opposed to what do you post in your fitness pages? So we have Team Eagle as our page where we're going to be posing, keeping our test group accountability as coaches. And then we have, as a challenger hat, we still have our baseline, which is Fit Body and Soul, Fit Body and Mind group. That group is where you bring in my case, my personally sponsored coaches, that's where you bring in your people and you hold them accountable and you are their role model. For Giselle, it's Faithfully Fit. For Norris is I am something. Norris has her team. So Diamond Coaches, you have your home base, and that's where you should have your customers and your working coaches leading the groups with you. And this, what it's going to do is it's going to create, again, community, and it's going to create people like understanding the whole vital process of becoming a real proof that the product works. Okay? Any questions on that so far? Something else somebody asked was, Unides, but I don't want to post my before pictures in Team Eagle because there are men there. You don't have to post your before pictures in Team Eagle. You have to email the pictures to the email address that was given to you in the information. And here's the thing, guys. I sent all of my before pictures to corporate. Now, it is my responsibility and my accountability to keep that up. It's not like somebody is checking up on me. It's not like somebody is going to delete my account as a coach if I don't submit it. It's my personal accountability. Like, I put my stuff out there. I'm not going to like not show up and see a transformation. You know what I mean?
Real quick, Nurse.
Yeah, go for it.
Super vital. I think that's what has also helped me stay on course. The day that I decided that I was going to take this and go in full force, I put myself on blast. And I knew that if I did that, that meant that I had to show up, because people not going to expect me to succeed, but I had those that were going to expect me to fail as well. And that drove me, that fueled me, and made me like, no, I got to do this for me. And then other people started showing up and gravitated towards my journey, my story, and hence why we have Faithfully Fit now. And I was also going to mention, when you're taking your pictures, make sure that you're behind a clean wall, that there's no distraction, you're not behind a bed, that is just a nice clean wall, because that really does help see more definition and a clearer picture.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Yes. And actually, if you have like somebody take your picture for you, I'll give you a tip. When I take my selfie, I hold the phone and Diego takes the picture for me, because I can't figure it out. I can't figure out how to take a selfie where my whole frame is in the body. My body is in the frame. So I have him. I do my whole square and he takes my picture in front of me. That's the way I do it. So ask somebody to take your measurements and ask somebody to take your pictures for you. And the biggest tip I can give you is have somebody, don't smile when you're taking your before pictures. Okay? So, all right. Something else that I was going to say is you do not need to panic. If you've ordered your program and it has not arrived, that's okay. You have access to On Demand. On Demand will have the PDF files available for you to look at, and also know that Core de Force is using the portion control system. So the same plan that you used with the calorie bracket that you used with 21 Day Fix is the same one you can use for Core de Force. The only difference will change if you look at week 2 and week 3. So you still have time. You can start your workout November 7th with everybody else. No worries there. All right. Se me fue el hilo. Iba a decirle algo y se me fue. It was around Core de Force and the eating plan. It'll come back. Okay. So Norris, you're taking your pictures tomorrow, and I'll be you. Yes, I'll take your pictures. I don't have those pieces. We'll buy them. Yes, please turn in your before pictures by November 6th, just so that you know, because this happens. We're dealing with people. We're going to have a second round of Core de Force start November 28th. So we know that people want to get started, but a lot of people are waiting till after Thanksgiving to commit to a program. So November 28th is our next round of Core de Force. So if you are helping people get started, it would be in your best interest to get them started for this week and then bring them on and tell them that you're going to be doing it for November 28th. All right. That was what I wanted to say. All right. So now, any questions on Core de Force test group and Core de Force, how we're doing it with the groups? So Onidis, what do we do with Team Conquer page? Like, what does that page stand for? What on earth do we do with that page? So in order for us to gain independence in this business and become owners and CEOs, we need to take at least 15 minutes to get to know the business, to practice the vital behaviors, and to put everything into order. So Team Conquer will be the page where we are going to get back to basics. I'm going to basically put the files day by day that are part of the training from the first 30. So that will teach new coaches, seasoned coaches, any coach that has come into the business how to invite, how to use their personal development and share it, and how to grow in this business, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do for the first 30 days, starting Monday, November 7th. That is what will happen in Team Conquer. So it is in your responsibility to check in and to also reach out to your coach and schedule those one-on-one masterminds, because that way you can discuss your goals. That way you can talk about where you are and how you want to end the year. It is not your coach's responsibility to go out there and find you. You are partners in this together. We are partners in this together. As you know, I'm always available. So reach out, reach up, reach to the side. We're here together. Okay? Now, as I mentioned, we are going back to basics and really honing in on what the vital process is. So you hear the word vital a lot, right? Vital behaviors, and then you hear the word vital process. What on earth, right? So vital behaviors is basically the 4 core principles of Beachbody. You invite. You're proof that the product works. You do personal development. And the 4th one is you recognize. You recognize good behavior, good actions that people around you are doing. So how do you do those vital behaviors? So basically the action steps comes from the vital process. That's going to be the activity. That's the system. Some people say, I don't have a system. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to develop my customers. I don't know how to bring them in, etc. So the goal here is to take yourself out of the picture. The biggest piece of it is, don't think that it's all about you and you and you. Put people first. Put their needs, put their goals in front of you. And that's what's going to drive you, and that's what's going to help you stay focused on their goals. And that way you're going to help them achieve them. So what is one of the vital processes that we're going to do is we're going to get people started right. Okay. I created a sample email that is getting people started. So once they purchase the program, I'm not just entering them into the challenge group and letting them figure things out on their own. It is my responsibility as their coach to now connect with them once they have made that purchase, once I have confirmed that they are part of my team. Now my goal is to make one phone call setup and go through any questions they may have. But before I have that conversation, to prepare them, I'm going to send them an email. And in that email, I'm going to give them the quick snapshot of what it is that they should expect. I can share that email sample with you. I created it through a Google Drive, and it is not, you are only allowed to view it. But it is great because you can actually, Google Drive allows you to make a copy and you can edit it and then you can make it your own. Okay? So what I'm going to do real quick, because I know we are all visual learners, I'm going to share with you the actual email and how you can actually make the copy. Okay? So I'm going to put this in Team Conquer to share with you, so that you can also help your coaches, your clients get started right. So here's my Google Drive, and this is the main idea for my email. I am telling them what I'm welcoming them into, and then I'm letting them know that I have added them into the group that they will participate in. For my newcomers, I keep a private, smaller group than the big group. But that's my way of doing, and then they graduate into that group. So right now, that's my private support group, and I let them know what they can expect from that group. And number 2, I let them know what my goal is, but I also let them know what their responsibility is. And then I have a document that they can click to, and that document will basically give them idea. It for read through the document below, which is going to just give them the idea on what they're going to expect in the group. Take their pictures, submit them to me. Why can't I click? Oh, I can click here. So if I click there, it's going to give me exactly what I have listed in the file section of the challenge group. and it will let them know you are expected to submit. These are your assignments, your pictures. This is the email. I put my own email there, so please change it to yours, because then they won't, I give them an example of what their big pictures will look like, because people have never done this before, and we can't take that we can't overlook that piece. Give them an option so that they can see how to take their pictures. And if you have to walk them through how to take their measurements, also know that their package comes with those slips that they can also know the measurements of their program. But just in case they don't have that information, you're putting that in there. All right, so that's one of the systems that you want to put in place so that you can help your coaches, your clients, everyone that comes into the team to get started right. The saddest part that I hear from most people that I connect with on social media is, oh yeah, I had a coach, but she only spoke to me up until I purchased the program, and then I never heard back from her. So we don't want to create that type of rapport. Because as you know, I take pride in helping my coaches and my clients see success, because I was once that challenger who needed support, and I needed somebody to hold my hand through the process. So why not pay it forward? Okay. Now, you are not responsible to hound these people. If they don't respond to you, that's okay. You want to help them get results. So if weeks pass by and you notice that they're not checking in the group, that they have not submitted their photos, that they're not drinking their Shakeology, you get a notification that they've actually stopped their Shakeology. Your job as their coach is to reach out to them and find out what happened. Not take them out of the group without having a conversation. You're supposed to connect again with them. Find out what is going on. Maybe they feel, I've had conversations with people where they feel guilty because they haven't shown up because their son was in the hospital and because they just can't stick to the program. We all know that this is something that is given through consistency, but they don't know that until we teach to them. They need to know that if they lack consistency, we're going to be there to hold them to it. Maybe they lack understanding how to cook, how to even shop for food. So you have tools that you can give to them. Right now, we're coming across people who are going to be eating during Thanksgiving. They want healthy options. Direct them towards the on-demand videos. Autumn Calabrese has a Fixate book that is available for you to purchase and send that as a gift to someone, or ask them to purchase it for themselves, and they can learn recipes. Also, there's a Fixate show, so you can actually see people cook and learn how to eat clean and healthy. And as you learn a recipe, if it works for you, share it with them, because chances are they came to you because you represent something that connects to them. And that's why they want your help. So yes, the sweaty pictures are good because you're showing them that you're showing up to your workout, but you also want to show them, look, this is how I also eat. Look, this is what I read to keep my mind in tune with what I'm doing. Suggest books to them. Suggest podcasts to them. Don't just be like, well, I don't know. You got to figure it out, Help people stick to their goals by actually using the same skills and the same strategies that helped you when you were starting. I always revert back to my goal map. I always tell people, why don't you write down where you are right now and schedule your goals so that you're losing 2 to 3 pounds every, am I the one making, I lost my train of thought. Oh, I do my map. So I write down my goals, where I started and where I hope to be in a month. And then I give myself a reward. That works for me. Maybe for you, it works to create a pin to keep reminders on the refrigerator. Somebody told me that they put pictures on the refrigerator. That works. Whatever it is, do that. And when you show up and you plan this effectively, you're going to help people see results. Then not only are you going to just automatically bring somebody in as a coach and expect them to work. That was something that I love that they shared at Leadership. So many of us feel the pressure of bringing in people as coaches and calling them coaches and asking them to be leaders when they are not ready to lead a team because they haven't figured out their things first. So we want to transition people into becoming coaches. And that's where our Team Conquer is going to be. Yes, if somebody wants the discount, they can get their discount. But don't expect that person to go and invite 20 people because they don't understand it. They don't have the confidence yet. We want to help people build that confidence by staying consistent through their workout. And that's why we're honing into the Core Divorce Test Group, because we hope that you start there and that you show the consistency that then you can duplicate with the people that you're bringing in. Results speak louder than words. And if you're able to stick there and show them the way, they're going to grow their belief and you're not going to have to speak anything. I know that because it happened to me. I came in, Salvi told me you can get a discount because I knew I had to lose 40 pounds. I fell in love with the community of support. I love the change that was happening. I love the fact that I was working out from home. I love the shake. And all I needed to do was share with other people. And I didn't know that that was like a required, like that was one of the activities to do. I did it out of my love for what I was doing because I had tried other diets and this one was working for me. So it was like I had found Jesus. I needed to tell everybody. And that's why people like myself find success in this business, because we believe in the product. We believe in the process. All right. And that's when you can then tell them, all right, so now you are completely in agreement. You love people. You agree that the products will bring results that you're looking for. Now you're ready to invite people and to speak with conviction and to let them know what it has done for you that can do for them. And that's when you have them as onboard team members. They're still coaches, but now they're ready to work. Now you can speak to them about inviting somebody. Now you can speak to them about becoming an emerald. Now you can speak to them about the possibility of becoming a diamond and earning $500 a week at home. You know, now you can speak to them because now they have that principle ingrained in them that this is why it works. And those are the vital processes that have been a little bit tweaked. Now, when you help people stay consistent with those vital processes, so you're helping them get results, you're helping people get started right, and you're transitioning people from being regular clients into being coaches. And coaches, that means you are being an advocate for the program. You don't have to tell people how to talk about Shakeology because it comes out naturally. You don't have to tell people to talk about Core Divorce because it comes out naturally. I can talk about it all day. I'm in love. You can tell people 10 times. I don't go a day without reading my personal development because I have seen the value of it. Once you learn through that process, that's how you're going to create consistency and a foundation of a business. And that's the vital process that was introduced to us at Leadership Retreat. And we are going to put that in place in our team starting now. Any questions? Wowzers. That means I was pretty thorough. No questions? How do you feel about using, I felt a big load off of my shoulders when they spoke about the vital process because it feels like it feels authentic. It feels organic. It's not like you're looking at people and be like, you have to be a coach. You have to be a coach because we see it in others. But if they don't see it in themselves, it's defeating the purpose.
Yeah, when I heard it in Super Saturday, I just looked over to Michelle and I was like, oh my God, this is going to be magic. Like, this is going to be good because, we all come in, like, I know I've committed tons of mistakes as a new coach, wanting everybody to just see the same vision that I see and want the same things that I want, but everybody has their own uniqueness. And that's the beauty of this business, that you make it your own. So by having these steps, it kind of just neutralizes everything and it helps you focus on you as your person, as your own transformation, as you as a coach, and then helps others do the same thing. And it just kind of just makes everything a little more peaceful.
Absolutely. And it takes a lot of courage for us, because then you create that bond. I feel like when people just bring people into challenge groups and never call them and never connect with them, you don't create that bond. And I feel like that's something I don't ever want to lose. I want to be able to know each one of the members of my team. And I know we're going to grow into a bigger team and it will be a little bit more challenging. But if that's at my core principle, and if that's at your core principle, we're always going to find a way, you know? And in saying that, guys, I love the fact that many of you are reaching out to me saying, Uniris, I have 2 new coaches that are ready to work. They are interested in learning more about the business. Can you meet up with us? That is absolutely beautiful. Why? Because you're using me as your mentor, as your coach, and you're reaching out to me because you just want my support. You want to learn from me so that you can do it too. That doesn't mean that you should be embarrassed. So thank you for those who have done that. And we will be scheduling those calls. I've already done it with Damari. We started Jessica Jimenez, and I can do it with others if that's what you would like, because that way we are all on the same wavelength. And the more we do it together, the more independent you will become. Okay? So my friends, that's about it. Tomorrow I will be leaving to a spiritual retreat. So I may not have access to my cell phone. If you're messaging me and you notice that I'm not responding to you during the day, that may be because I'm in the retreat and I won't be answering my phone, obviously. So I will connect at night when we get to the room. But please level up, step up into your leadership shoes, and I continue on with the engagement. And I will definitely pray for every single one of you and come back recharged. All righty. So have yourself a wonderful night, and thank you for your time. There's 4 new messages. Oh, I need suggestions on personal development. Thank you, Betty, for asking, because guess what I'm going to assign every single one of us to read? This book. The 12-Week Year is an easy-to-read book, but it is a powerful one. This book is going to help us. I mean, I'm up to like half of it, and I've already written my vision. I've already written out my goals, and it backtracks you. It helps you hone in on what you want. And not only does it work for business, but it also works for your fitness and your personal life, because it doesn't, for procrastinators, it doesn't help you move things to the end. I suggest you get the physical book, because there are some activities that can be done in the book. And what I'm going to do is, my goal is to take one of these chapters and speak about it in our bi-weekly calls, at least some of the concepts that are introduced in it. Okay? So do the 12-week year. Rosa, you're coming to the Yesenia then? I don't know. She says she'll be there too. I don't know if you're going to Pastora Yesenia Then's retreat. That's where I'm going. Excited. If you are, we'll see you there. All right. So we're all committing to the 12-week year. Get more done in 12 weeks so that we can actually see more. I'll be honest, that's how I've been able to stay focused this year and not lose my tracks. All right, guys, have yourself a good night. Peace out.